This thing working? Yeah? Okay. What's up, everyone? I'm Tim Alman, Junior Mile Masago. Today I'm gonna do a whiskey for you. Yeah. Yes, I am. Just for you. You. No, you back there. You over there. Yeah. Today I have a very interesting whiskey. Very, very interesting whiskey. This one is local to here in Oregon. Simply because every year a bunch of people, thousands of people, get together to do a race called the Gambler 500. Now, I've never done it, and I've never truly actually heard of it until a couple people I work with who do it. But they don't do it in the full aspect of what the race is about. Typically, what this race is you drive through deserted areas in a car that you purchased for $500 is the limit. I'm not sure about adding or anything else as far as to the car goes. I think it has to be an established flat $500. I'm not sure. But apparently they drive through the desert drinking beer and collecting garbage. And there's thousands and thousands of people that do this. There's people that do this religiously for prizes and etc. But other than that, I've never done it. I've never seen a car that is part of this thing. But I heard that they are almost like your Mad Max type thing going on. Yeah. Anyways. And so, boom, we got our own Gambler 500 whiskey. Yeah, interesting, I know. It's a Buck Tradition. OG. This is 80 proof, 40% ABV, American small batch. Okay. Always be gambling. We wanted to make a whiskey that reminded us of adventures and the friends we made along the way. Ordinary can become legendary, at least when you retell the story. Craft distilled, 80 proof, small batch whiskey made in Oregon. 10% of net profits are donated to the Sons of Smoky, a non-partisan nonprofit dedicated to public land stewardship. Boom. This is out of Oregon City, Oregon, so about an hour up the road from me. And so drink responsibly. I love it. It says right here, PDX Oregon. And they got a little hipster guy with a beard. Like, this is your idea of a man right here. Fucking hilarious, right? That's not what men look like. Beanies and beards. Alright. Here we have this thing here. It says peel. Peel here. Up in the corner. Now, I don't know if this is a sticker or not. And I really don't want to fuck this up and waste it. But for you, I'm going to. Because if it is a sticker, that's pretty fucking cool. I just don't know where I would put the fucking sticker. No idea. Alright. They have this is real wood, but I'm not sure, this is a rubber stopper, so. See if we get an ASMR moment here, folks. There it was. It was a good ASMR. But it's rubber. You guys know how I feel about rubber stoppers. Unprofessional. This has a typical whiskey scent to it. No notes stand out to me whatsoever. We are going to give her a go. We got some dribble. Got some dribble. Alright. This Gambler 500 was $29.95. That's right. Still your typical whiskey scent, no extraordinary flavor or scent to it. That is warm, that is fired, that is... Whew. Alright. So there wasn't anything unique about this whiskey. It's whiskey. My guess would be that somebody wanted some whiskey, and so they paid to have their hand in part of the product to help sell whiskey. And I've kind of come to the realization that this is probably true, because we get a lot of the same flavor in our whiskey for the generic cheap shit. So I'm thinking that this person here, Gambler, wanted his own unique product. So they already had the whiskey. So what they did was, well, let's try to sell this whiskey. It's not good whiskey, but let's try to sell it. So then he's like, all right. So they market a sticker for a brand of his own to sell that big pool of whiskey. And then somebody else came along and did the same thing. Because we're looking at the same bottles. We're tasting pretty much the same. I mean, it's the same product. It tastes all the same. We got the other brand that wasn't good at all. It smelled like old people, which this is pretty much that same brand, and that one's owned by vets and different things like that. So I'm just gonna go out on a limb and say that these people aren't creating the whiskey; they're just slapping their name on a whiskey. It's like kind of like what I do with the skateboards. Like I'll draw and paint a picture on a skateboard, but I'm personally not making the board. So it's like a t-shirt. I'm not personally making a t-shirt, but I'll make the screen print. Things like that. And I'm gonna say that that's what they're doing with the whiskey. So I'm sure 100% that that's what they're doing here in Oregon. They probably have a big pool of whiskey for people who want to start making their own whiskey product. And then they're just slapping their shit on it. Because it's all the same. All of it. Alright, now let's see what this is. Is this a sticker? Do we get a cool fucking sticker? I hope maybe that's the generic thing for the employees. They're like, peel here, because it doesn't seem to be doing anything special. Yeah, so that's just a fucking. That was for the. Come on, guys. I can't even get that off. So that's in the production for the employees to know where to peel. And then stick it to the label. That's pretty sad, you guys. But I support what you guys are doing as far as helping public lands and picking up garbage and doing your thing annually. But other than that, your whiskey is not very good, and it's 5.5. That's your review. I'm Tim Allen Jr. Be sure to like, subscribe, and tune in next time. Now fuck off.